Princess Diana was a symbol of kindness, beauty, and compassion. She was born on the 1st of July, 1961 in a small village in England called Sandringham. Her family was wealthy, as her father was an earl, but Diana grew up with a simple heart. She loved people and always wanted to make others happy. Her bright smile and warm personality charmed everyone she met, but Diana was more than just a beautiful face. She was a woman who cared deeply for the world. She stood for love, hope, and humanity, earning the title of the People's Princess. Her story touched millions of hearts, and her legacy continues to inspire people even today. Diana was the fourth of 5 children in her family. Though she came from a noble background, her life was not always happy. Her parents divorced when she was young, which made her childhood difficult. Despite the challenges, Diana remained kind and caring. As a teenager, she went to boarding school but was not an outstanding student. She excelled more in activities like ballet and music. What stood out most about Diana was her warmth. People noticed how much she loved helping others. After finishing school, Diana worked as a nanny and later as a nursery school teacher. Her time working with children showed her kind heart. She cared for them deeply, treating each child as special. The children loved her too, because she was gentle and always smiling. Even before becoming a princess, Diana had a way of making people feel important and loved. In 1981, Diana's life changed forever when she married Prince Charles, the son of Queen Elizabeth II. The wedding was like a fairy tale. It took place in St. Paul's Cathedral and was watched by millions of people around the world. Diana wore a stunning white dress with a long train, and her shy smile captured the hearts of everyone watching. But becoming a princess was not as easy as it seemed. Diana faced pressure from the royal family and the media. She was often in the spotlight, and people expected her to be perfect. Even though her life as a princess had challenges, Diana stayed true to herself. Diana earned the title of the People's Princess because of her genuine love for others. She did not see herself as better than anyone else, even though she was royalty. She visited hospitals, orphanages, and charities, spending time with people who were sick, poor, or lonely. One of Diana's most memorable acts was when she visited patients with AIDS in the 1980s. At that time, many people were afraid of AIDS because they didn't understand it. Diana broke the stigma by shaking hands with an AIDS patient, showing the world that these people deserved kindness and respect. This moment was powerful and changed how society viewed the illness. Diana was not just a princess, she was also a devoted mother to her 2 sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. She raised them with love and wanted them to experience life outside the royal bubble. Diana took her boys to amusement parks, fast food restaurants, and public events where they could meet ordinary people. Unlike other royals, Diana was affectionate with her children in public. She hugged them, played with them, and showed them how much she loved them. People admired her for being such a caring mother. She also taught William and Harry to help others, a lesson they continue to follow as adults. Diana did not limit her charity work to England. She traveled to many countries, spreading her message of love and hope. One of her most famous trips was to Africa, where she walked through a field full of landmines. She wore protective gear and showed the dangers these mines posed to innocent people. Her efforts raised awareness and led to global action to remove landmines. In India, Diana visited the Taj Mahal, a symbol of love. Her visit highlighted her respect for other cultures. Everywhere she went, she connected with people, not as a princess, but as a compassionate human being. Diana was also admired for her sense of style. She wore elegant dresses and carried herself with confidence. Her fashion choices often made headlines, but Diana used her fame wisely. She wore clothes that drew attention to important causes, like her famous blue gown during a charity auction. Her style was not just about looking good. It was about expressing herself and supporting the work she believed in. She showed that fashion could be a tool for doing good in the world. Diana's life was not perfect. Her marriage to Prince Charles was troubled. The couple had many differences, and their relationship was often difficult. In 1996, they divorced, which was a tough time for Diana. Despite her personal struggles, Diana stayed strong. She continued her charity work and focused on being a good mother. She also opened up about her mental health, talking about issues like loneliness and anxiety. This honesty made people love her even more because it showed she was human, just like them. In 1997, something tragic happened. Diana died in a car accident in Paris. She was only 36 years old. The news shocked the world, and millions of people mourned her loss. Outside Buckingham Palace, people left flowers, letters, and candles to honor Diana. Her funeral was watched by over 2 billion people, showing how deeply she had touched the world. Even though she was gone, Diana's legacy lived on. Her sons, William and Harry, continue her work today. They support charities, speak about mental health, and carry forward the kindness their mother showed to the world. Princess Diana was loved because she was real. She was not perfect, but she had a heart full of love. She cared for people who were often forgotten by society, like the sick, the poor, and the lonely. Diana showed that being kind is more important than being rich or famous. She taught the world to help others, to show compassion, and to never be afraid of being vulnerable. Diana's story is one of love, strength, and humanity. Even today, people remember her as a symbol of hope and kindness. This is why everyone loves Princess Diana, and why she will always be the people's princess.